Hey guys, happy Thursday. I am here with another video. If you haven't, please like and subscribe, and don't forget to hit that notification bell to stay tuned for more awesome videos to come. If you have not seen Tuesday's video, definitely go check it out. It'll be right here or right here. That's when I revealed book 2's cover. I'm very excited. In April, as of April 1st, is when you can pre-order the book to, kind of get it maybe a little early or kind of get little sneak peeks, which I will have those throughout each video up until April. We still haven't have a date yet, but as of April 1st, you can definitely email me, or you can message me on Instagram or Facebook and put your pre-order in to be able to get it as soon as possible. For further ado, I am here, and I want to start making these videos for you guys. I want to kind of get into how I got the encouraged to write, and like what are the notes that I did, like what's the information, and I have some note cards. And I'm also going to be not going over all of them, but I also have with me here today, which I was going to kind of go over a little bit, but I have this book right here, and it is amazing. You can get it at any Barnes & Nobles, even on their website as well. I think you can get this at Walmart, but you can also check your local library as well. I will leave all the information about this book in the description below, but this book right here is amazing. It has helped me not only learn how to brainstorm, learn how to professionally come out with a book, know what to do for your first book, and everything like that. It's helped a lot. I'm still learning. I'm still taking notes, but I'm here to kind of get a little bit information for you guys out and how to inspire other writers that want to write as well. So when I first started to write, I didn't know like what to do. So I just started out in a comprehension notebook, which is in my first video that I kind of came up with the details and kind of just jot things down. And I started moving to a computer, and I was like, typing and writing is a lot different, because typing you can type a whole lot faster, but it's been an amazing journey as well. And I also got to say, when I was writing, I did not know there was a lot of vocabulary words that you could have to use, like as different like journalism language. So I'm going to show a little bit. I'm not going to show a lot. But I'm just going to go through the ones that I think, if I can't pronounce them, I do apologize. This one is obesity. It looks like that. And it's on, I do use a lot of flashcards. I love flashcards. They're amazing. They do help. Which is the material often located community standards and lack serious and article purpose. I used this word a lot when I was writing. It made me think, okay, like, it needs to have a community, it needs to have like a purpose, it needs to be really serious. I don't need to lack any, on and on sentences. It very helped a lot. And the news flow right here, it's also, it means that, the number of news stories, and to kind of get like, oh my goodness, there's like a big dramatic in this chapter, there's not too much in this chapter, but there's big news coming. That very helped out a lot. And here's another one. I'm sure you guys are probably knowing what this is. The W and the H's and the H. has to do with who, what, when, and where, and how. I don't know how many times I had to go back to this flashcard just to be like, okay, did I do what? Did I do who? Did I do where? Like, did I do like what the subject is? Did I make sure I did it correctly? I made sure that in each like sentences or whatever, I made sure that I put in details and what I was doing and everything. And here's another one. It's called Lead. I use this one a lot. It's the beginning of like a new story, of a new chapter. It's like the main idea. In several of my paragraphs, I tried to come back to the first chapter. Like, this is what, chapter 1 said about this character. How is this character doing? Like, I made sure I went back and forth a lot just to make sure that I was meeting the character's point and the book's point, and not just leading on, in I think high school and middle school, how teachers would say those run-on sentences, or did I use this word too much? I did try to kind of do like, if I'm talking in my brain, how does that work? Or if I'm talking in a diary, how does that work? Like, I tried to come up with a little bit more information, and I can definitely say these vocabulary words helped me a lot. And I will leave a description. I will leave a link in the description below of where I found these. It is a website which is free. It is very helpful. It is very useful. Let me try to find another one real fast. Here's another one, which is a keyword phrase, theme, or paragraph that is linked together the sentences or paragraph of a story. I use that a lot. That was one of my keywords as a lead, and all the other ones that I've used. It is awesome. I do enjoy it. And credibility is I used a little bit in this book as well. In book 2, I tried to make sure that every story that I used, or every like memory or anything that was happening in book 2, had a credibility in the book. Like, this person, as one of the new characters, like, how did this person get where they are? So I just try to make sure that everyone had their creativity, and everyone does have a creativity when you're writing. That's how I got it. I knew if I set my mind to something, I can do it. Freedom of Information of Act, which is a law enacted in 1960 and require government records except those relating to national security made available to the public request. I'll link a little bit more information on what that meant. It just means like any information you get like on the internet or like on a website or anything like that is free, to where you have the ability to give anybody that information. And that is very awesome to use for not just writing a book or like a paper, but becoming something like if you want to keep writing or like doing journalism or whatever, you have that ability of freedom. And a third person's point of view, I went to a bunch of people. I said, does this look right? Does this look okay? Does this sound okay? Which is a writing that uses he or she and as a subject. I made sure I didn't use those two words a lot. I made sure I didn't use the word I or and or it or, all those a lot in my book, or even in like a journal, like notes or whatever. And pulled quotation marks. I use this one a lot. You can ask a lot of people about it, and it is a direct quotation taken from a story and treated as a graphic to draw attention to the text. I use that, I think, a lot in chapter 3 of book 1. I did use it a lot in there because there was so much dramatic happening. There was so much of Kevin's life coming to like real life in his, instead of just in his mind, like all the dramatic happening and everything in there, which was very awesome to kind of get to know. I will leave a link of where I did most of these, and if you would like to know more about them and what more of the vocabulary words that I used, you can definitely email me or message me on my Facebook page or on our Instagram page, and I can kind of make an album or whatever on our Facebook and get a little bit of information on each, like maybe like a picture album or something on there, or do like a daily vocabulary word a day. If you guys would love that, just message me on my Instagram or our Facebook page. I know our comments are not working still, so I will definitely link our last Instagram page in the description, so you can definitely go comment on there and let me know what you guys think as well. And on to this book. I am very excited to share this book with you guys. It has a lot of different, not just books, but movies, poets, and all from, if I'm just naming off a bunch on the first page, just on here, you have Leah Michaels, you have Jojo Mowers, you have Stephen King, which I love those books. That was another inspiration. Joe Hill, Alice Hoffelman, Jane Firedman. I may have said that wrong. I do apologize. But a lot of just a bunch of interviews for books and novels that they have written as well, and to help out other ones who want to create and sell their work. It is a very amazing book. It has been my go-to book just for, book 2 and book 1, and to how to keep going as well. I am going to talk a little bit in it, so if I keep looking down, I do apologize. But for the first one, hold on a second. In the first one, I'm going to show it to you. It looks like this, and you can tell that I've highlighted a few things. If you want to, you can definitely pause the screen to look at it as well. I will also have a picture of it and information of it on our Facebook and Instagram as well. I'm not going to try to read too much of it, but you can definitely, which I will show you this page as well. This is all the information that I have not just taken, but notes and journals and everything like that. And there is something, and here is brainstorming. Yeah. I may have to take a picture of that without showing this page, which on this page as well is introducing your subconsciousness, which it's a little bit of a story type, I would say. Most of each paragraph on there is either a TV show or like a movie or a book. It also is a lot of information. There's like a story in there as well. I will leave pictures and stuff of that on our Instagram and Facebook and everything, so you guys can definitely kind of get into it. I hope you guys did enjoy this little novel Writer's Edition 101. I do want to keep doing these, and I'd like to also say that I know we've been posting 3 days a week. I do want to try to post at least, I want to do every 4 days now. I do want to try to get a little bit more videos up for you guys. I do want to add the Writer's Edition 101 to kind of give those inspiration writers a little bit more information and a little bit more of, kind of like a brainstorming type thing. I hope you guys do enjoy this. I am going to answer a few questions that I have written down on my little note card. And one of them is how I became a book writer. Well, I have always loved writing poems, journals, just about anything, random stories. Middle school is when it kind of hit that I wanted to start writing. I also enjoyed taking different pictures and then just kind of making a story with it. It's been very awesome and amazing. And the other one is how I got started and brainstormed. How I got started is I just went to Walmart, I bought a comprehension book, and I got a few pencils, and I said, I'm going to write a story, I'm going to write a book, I'm just going to put everything that comes to my mind down, and then I will just do a brainstorm journal, and I'll just kind of make everything where I want it. And if I feel like I do have a almost incomplete story, then that's what I did, is I just kind of went off my little checklist, and I'll leave all that information on our Facebook page for you guys, so you guys can definitely go over and check it out as well. And what book information and do I study with for writing? I mainly not only do I get my main stuff from my vocabulary words right here, or I also get it from my book. I love this book. There's so much more in here to read. It is awesome. Definitely worth getting. If you would like to know the price on this book, it is $19.99. It is very worth it. I do love it. You can get it at your Barnes & Noble. I will definitely look for more information on it, so you guys can definitely get it. I will see if it is on Amazon. I'll leave all that information in the description below and on our Facebook page. I hope you guys enjoyed this as well. I will be able to make more videos, and a little bit of announcement that I did not put in Tuesday's video. I do have my new camera here. I am getting it all put together and all up and everything. I'm also working on a little office for our YouTube videos, and I did put up the backdrop again, and y'all have came up with a name. The name for the backdrop, which we decided it is a boy, so his name is Scar. So everybody definitely go on our last Instagram page and put hearts for the new backdrop name is Scar. But he won't be with us very long. I will definitely be looking for decorations. I have gotten a few, but we will definitely be looking for newer, cuter things. But for right now, we'll let him hang out with us. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this little writer's edition, and please like, comment if we have comments, and share it definitely with your friends and family. And hopefully you guys will be able to hear book 2 very soon. And I'm also still working on my book videos as well. I will definitely hopefully have some of those up by this week or next week. And I will definitely be creating this look that I have on today from our last video. I've gotten a few comments and messages about it, so I'll definitely be doing another makeup edition for you guys. If there's any ideas or any type of videos you guys would love to see, definitely go comment on our last Facebook page post or our last Instagram post as well, and we'll definitely get those ideas in. And hope you guys have a wonderful day, and see you guys on Saturday.